I want to know now, how did it feel to wake up the next day as Miss World?
Yeah. Well, I woke up the next day and I was still like in my the room that I had been staying with my roommate. She had just gone downstairs because her family was waiting for her for breakfast. So I had a moment like to myself in our room that was like super messy because we had such a hectic last week, and I was just kind of I was just like sitting back and thinking like, oh my god, you won, you are Miss World, you brought that Christmas gift that you wish that you promised to the people of Puerto Rico. um, and I was just sitting there like kind of frozen. I didn't really know even how to react. I was just so happy uh, that I was just I did it. And
Mm.
then my sister called and she came upstairs and she helped me pack. So that was like my first moments as Miss World.
Yeah, and then we all know that a Miss World travels a lot during her reign. So,
Yes.
of all the countries that you visited, which one impacted you the most?
Mm, that is a very tricky question
Uh-huh.
because because like you said, I have had the opportunity to travel so much, and not only as Miss World, but as the first Beauty with a Purpose ambassador.
Ambassador, yes.
So it's an extra, that's a whole 3 years working and traveling with the Miss World organization and experiencing so many cultures and seeing so many different things. It's been amazing. I'm really lucky and really happy that I've been able to travel a lot through Asia, because that is aside from the fact that the countries that we visit, everybody loves Miss World, so it's always fun to go. It's a culture that is very different to what you see in Puerto Rico when you talk about food and when you talk about all these different things. But then, especially in the more tropical countries, it's very similar. So I like feel at home even though I'm thousands of miles away. So
Mm.
it's really nice, and I really have loved every single country that I've gone to.
Mm. And I remember in one of your interviews, you said that you joined Miss World so that you will have an opportunity to help people, and definitely you did.
Yeah.
And given the amount of charity work that you've done during and after your reign, so how did Beauty with a Purpose change your outlook in life?
Um, well, Beauty with a Purpose really made me focus on what's really important in life. You know, like I traveled and I saw so many things that in Puerto Rico I wouldn't have normally seen. So it made me really appreciate like having a roof over my head, having food every day, having access to an education, um, and all these different kinds of things that obviously when you're here you appreciate it normally, because obviously I'm thankful for everything that I have. But it's not until you see other things, like the people who do struggle and people who do need, that you realize exactly how lucky we are.
Yes.
And so every time that I've traveled, I also consider myself really lucky, and I'm really grateful that I've done something to impact the lives of all these people in any sort of way, whether it was like raising funds for something they needed, or providing food or transportation, or whatever it is that we were able to do. Um, I'm really I'm really grateful that I have been able to do that.
Mm. That's great to hear.